Harry learns that his association with the royal family is truly finished because to King's Frogmore decision. According to reports, Prince Harry and Meghan have been requested by King Charles to permanently vacate Frogmore Cottage in Windsor. According to reports, King Charles has ordered the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to leave their Windsor residence permanently as a sign that their strained relationship has hit an all-time low. Although discussions over the property's future have been going on for a while, the monarch only decided to sell it after Harry wrote his candid memoir Spare, which may indicate that the king was not pleased with his son's negative portrayal of the royal family. According to a source who spoke to the couple's unofficial biographer Omid Scobie, Harry and Meghan are stunned by the choice, which is understandable given that Frogmore Cottage has been dubbed the only location left that's safe for them and their children to live when they visit the UK. The family of four scarcely left the security of the Windsor Estate when they returned for the Queen's Platinum Jubilee festivities in June because they no longer get police protection, a situation that has reached the High Court. The King is essentially informing his son that he is no longer welcome home by taking away Harry's only refuge in the country. If the Sussexes return for vacations or significant royal occasions, they will now need to find a new place to reside. They might request to stay with Princess Eugenie or Princess Beatrice, Harry's cousins and the only other members of the royal family with whom they have maintained a close relationship, or they might reserve a luxurious London hotel. Nevertheless, considering their fixation with privacy, the latter seems doubtful. Harry and Meghan have only a few weeks to leave the house. According to reports, they should have done so by early summer. The coronation seems to be the ideal time for the couple to organize their affairs. The king is believed to want his son to go to the historic occasion in May, but the Frogmore decision indicates that Harry's connection with the royal family is over and that the king isn't thinking about reconciliation. The center of the eviction is a father who is furious about his son's persistent criticism of the organization he leads and personal assaults on members of his own family. It is obvious that things are worse than anyone anticipated, and because Harry and Meghan don't have a permanent home there, it is unlikely that they will be going back anytime soon. In another news, after a DUP MP suggests the party would reject the accord, Sunak is on high alert for the first Brexit deal revolt. Anger over the government's politicisation of the monarchy by enlisting the king to support its Windsor plan for Northern Ireland is still simmering. Sammy Wilson, a member of the Democratic Unionist Party, DUP, has made the strongest indication yet that his group would reject Rishi Sunak's Windsor framework for the EU on Northern Ireland. Using the king to support the deal was a risky thing, the Brexiteer DUP deputy whip said on Times Radio. The comments are being made in the midst of Tory lawmakers' ongoing rage over Mr. Sunak's politicisation of the monarchy. The Majesty is always pleased to welcome world leaders, according to Buckingham Palace, which added that the important meeting between the King and President of the European Commission Ursula von der Leyen took place at the suggestion of the government, yet, other detractors, like Nigel Farage, have stated that they are vexed even by the decision to hold the final negotiations in Windsor Castle, a royal residence. This morning, Mr. Wilson expressed his concerns as well as those of other Northern Ireland Unionists, such as Dame Arlene Foster, a former leader of the DUP, who has warned the government will regret bringing in the monarchy. That truly is an indicator of the government's position that this arrangement was not a terrific bargain and was trying to persuade Unionists to accept it on the grounds that we have tremendous regard for the monarchy, Mr. Wilson said. As he continued, "Don't forget this was not simply about a conflict between politicians in Northern Ireland and the Conservative Party. I think it is a very, very dangerous thing to use the monarch in the way that he has been used."